Thank you for watching Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I know y'all saw the topic of the episode, bored in Punta Cana. Now, y'all know that is not me, all right? So let's talk. Several people, and some single, some married, have been here, and after the initial, let's say, 7 or 8 months, they have claimed to have gotten bored. And I guess this is after getting moved in, doing all the transitional things, renovations on the house, getting the insurance, finding a car, finding their way around, all of that. So everything is done, and they're like, now what do I do with myself? And I get it, because a lot of the time, even before we all transitioned here and moved here to different way of life, our days for us in the United States were spent commuting to work, 8 to 10 hours working, commuting back from work, household chores, all of that good stuff. And then we would live for the weekend. And even the weekends were busy because we were doing laundry, lawn work, running errands, and trying to fit in a little date every now and then, right? But now you're here and you have all day to do whatever you want. And I don't think a lot of people took that into consideration, that, okay, they're no longer working. They no longer have all of these commitments and things that they have to do. Now it's all about your free time, right? So I love the beach. That's why I picked Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, because I can do this all day, every day. I don't get bored. And some people are like, yeah, you got to get bored sometime. Okay, if Devlin's out of town and I have a whole lot to talk about and I want to share, then I might get bored because he's not here in front of me to get the full effect of my storytelling. Then I might be bored that day. But other than that, y'all, I do not get bored. I can go to the beach every single day. I don't, but I actually could and not feel bored. But when you move, find a place that has things that interest you. If you're not a beach person, which there are several people that have moved to Punta Cana within the last year or 2 years that are not beach people, and now they're saying they're bored, you picked the wrong place. Okay, so that's one of the things. You got to find a place that interests you. Like, if there's nothing else going on, am I okay? Am I happy going out sightseeing? Am I happy laying on the beach? Those are the things you got to do. If you're a museum person, look, you might need to be in Europe somewhere where all the beautiful museums and things are. But you need to figure that out before you move. And people ask me all day, every time, people follow me on Instagram. They're like, you're always so busy. You do this. I play tennis, I play golf, I play with Bella, I have a dog. I find things to do, I find ways to keep myself busy. And Devlin's always like, it's okay to not be busy sometimes. Because I wake up on a mission, walk 4 miles, do my laundry, do my housework, make sure my house is good. And then I like to write, I like to sit in the garden. So I'm easy. But if you're a person that needs happy hour, that needs a lot of people around you, and needs mental stimulation from others on a regular basis, you got to figure that out before you move so that you won't be bored. And don't, as an expat, don't make your go-to um, every single time going out to eat and drink with other expats. Find some other stuff to do, y'all. That is cool. I have my friends. We try to do like a once a month, get dressed up and visit a new restaurant before it closes, because they don't stay open very long. So that's one of the things that we look forward to, because then we get to dress up and get to go out and explore different things around us. That's once a month. Other times during the month, we'll try to get together for some type of physical activity, like go and do Zumba or go and do a 5K, go and do a walk. We try to find things to do. So that gives us something to look forward to in my little friend circle, right? So you've got to find the activities and things that you like. I like to go to the girls' orphanage. I like to volunteer. I like to be a part of my community with things that are going on. I stay on Instagram because everybody in Punta Cana, they will post their activity somewhat kind of way on Instagram or on WhatsApp. So that's why I don't get bored. So for people that are saying they're bored, and I hear it more from, I guess, single women that haven't really found a network, or even if you don't have a circle of friends, because sometimes it ain't all it's cracked up to be. Wow. So you have to really enjoy yourself and get out and enjoy the community, go traveling, go island hopping, go see the sights in the Dominican Republic or wherever country you decided to settle in. But there's, to me, after working all of these years, I don't know what your life was like. Maybe you were a stay at home mom, or maybe you were a trophy wife, or maybe you came from money and never worked. And just this is different from what you were used to in the past. Well, now, yes, you have all of this free time in a different way, I guess. So now you have to figure out something to do with it. Look, one of my friends, I told her that Harvard was offering free online classes. Get your degree from Harvard. Y'all log on, learn something new, study a language, take a business class. Even if you don't plan to start a business, you could be that person giving all the advice when you're out in conversations. You know what I mean? Just better yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You have the free time, so why not just better yourselves? Take a class just because. And it doesn't always involve spending money, because there's so many free online classes and different things to do. And so we're in Punta Cana, right? And so I'm planning on going to language school, because there is not a Spanish learning school, believe it or not, in Punta Cana. So to all the people out there that want to learn Spanish in a group setting like I do, that's something that you all could be putting together, get with your friends, make it a weekly thing, have coffee, do potlucks at each other's houses. So there are ways to keep yourself moving. And speaking of moving, if you weren't an exercise person, or not a gym rat, because I'm really not a gym person, but I love to walk to the beach. I love walking the beach. I love walking around the golf course in Bogota. I like to be outside. So if you're in the States and we didn't have that kind of time, or didn't have the luxury of a safe walking environment, now you have that. So now you have the opportunity to do things a little bit differently. And instead of saying, oh, I'm bored because you don't have happy hour, you don't have your same 9 to 5 job anymore, and you don't have the coworkers and the meetups and all of that kind of thing, you have to create a new life. So I hate when people are messaging me and reaching out and saying, I'm bored, I don't have anything to do. What are you doing today? Da, da, da. Find your way, find what you like, and did you pick the right place? Because if there is nothing else to do all day long, look, I'm gonna come sit at the beach, people watch, all in the wrong swimsuits, because I really need to be a stylist and give advice on swimsuits right for the body. So I like to come out here and people watch and just enjoy and have, just enjoy the sun and the beauty of the world. So y'all, stop saying you're bored and get out, find your way, do some new things, take classes, learn the language, take a cooking class. YouTube, you ain't even gotta leave your house. Learn how to make new recipes, and then when you meet new people, invite them over and show off your cooking skills. So it's just so many things and options out there for you, that if you have a little bit of a creative mind, bless you, my producer behind the camera. If you have a creative mind and you want to be busy and you want to have a new lifestyle, it can be done. Okay, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, but that's what I wanted to share. Y'all, don't forget, regular episodes are every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My daily tip, oh my goodness, it seems people love it, and I'm happy. Keep on, bring me some more tips. Let me know some other stuff that I need to share with other expats. But until tomorrow, when you get your next tip, Turn on your notification bell so you won't miss out on anything. Again, don't forget to what? Like, subscribe, and share my channel. And I will see you all tomorrow. And invite me some of these creative things you're going to come up with in order to have some fun and bring a little bit of joy and excitement into your new retired life. All right? Talk to you tomorrow.